Hey, y'all. What's up? Good morning. I hope you all are having an amazing Friday morning. Guys, I'm going to chat about something really important to me, and I really think you guys can benefit from this. I'm talking about spending your energy wisely. Okay? So, yes, I am a business and mindset coach, and as a mindset coach, I get this a lot from my clients that I work with, and even just in my own life myself, of my experiences. And yesterday, guys, was a low day for me. Like, a low day for me energetically, because I think it was me, like, personally, I needed to take some time off. I needed time to myself, and that's another thing that's important when you're spending your energy. Take time when you need it, because now I feel refreshed. I'm ready to go take on the world again, like everything. But and talking about spending your energy wisely, I'm talking about relationships, things that you put into projects, all sorts of different factors. And this has been so important and so crucial for me, because I feel like I have been exhausting so much energy, I would say, the past year. Like, I have literally transformed internally more than anything, but also externally. And as I have been changing and transforming, I've noticed I've shed a lot of people. And when I say shed, I mean there are things that I knew about them, and I realized that they were not necessarily capable of going where I was going, but I still kept them on the plane ride, instead of going on ahead and kicking them off. And that's something that I want you guys to be mindful of whenever you are, connecting with people, or trying to grow with people. If they are not fit, if they're not on the same level as you, or 2 steps ahead of you, you need to go ahead and cut it off. Go ahead, because it's going to be a waste of your energy. It's going to be a waste. And I would like to tell people that now, because for me, reflecting back, I should have done that. I should have seen that. But you try to give people chances. You try to work with people. You try to let them grow. And what winds up happening is, because you're putting your energy towards them. Hello. So happy you guys are joining. If you have put your energy towards them, you are missing out on opportunities for someone better to come in to your life. So be mindful of that energy that you're exhausting on people, and be okay with letting them go, because when you let people go, it allows you to grow and get better people on your team who actually want to be there. Like, literally, I have had to, the number of people that I've had to let go has been phenomenally, like, large. And because it has been so large, it has helped me with new people who are coming in, who are 100 times better. Like, every time I think I lose, I always win. And that is for everyone. That's a message for everyone, that they can learn. Like, you're thinking that maybe you've lost something. No, you've gained an opportunity for something greater. And so I want to encourage you about your energy and what you need to do with it. Number 1, you need to give freely to what feeds you. Give freely to what feeds you. What happens a lot of times is that we give freely to everyone, and we expect them to do the same thing that we would do for them. But that's not always the case. Like, people are not going to give you 120, and they're okay with giving 60. Like, this is friendships, this is relationships, this is marriages. Like, if you see a sign of someone that only gives 10% when they feel like it, they text you back when they feel like it, or they call you late at night, or all those things, like, again, those are signs, and that's point number 2. But give only to what is feeding you, what is fueling you, what is keeping you where you need to be. Do not give to someone who is not willing to give back to you. And if you do give, don't expect anything in return. Because what's happening is, a lot of people are doing all this giving. They're giving all their energy away, but then they don't have anything for themselves, and they're depleted. And they're not able to be, happy and healthy. And they look at themselves and they're like, what did I do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. You just didn't use your energy wisely. don't do it. Don't give to people who are not giving to you. And I'm not saying be selfish and just keep all your energy. No, you have to have relationships. You have to have friendships. Like, that's the only way you're going to survive and to be happy and to enjoy life. But don't allow yourself to continuously give to people who are not willing to sacrifice for you or put 130% into whatever you guys are either working on together, or even if it's like a project or whatever it is. Spend that energy and that time wisely, because you do not want to deplete yourself. Number 2, do not ignore the signs. Do not ignore the signs. There are signs all over. Before a big blowout or something negative happens with someone or a group of people or whatever the case is, there were always signs. But were you willing to listen? Again, there were always signs. Were you willing to listen? And for me, I don't always listen. Why? Because I'm like, oh no, I expect the best. No, there were signs. There are subtle things that happen that may not be big, but eventually they'll fester. They'll get bigger and bigger and bigger as time goes on. And you start noticing it. For example, if you have a particular friend, you and your friend used to talk on the phone all the time. Then, okay, now y'all talk maybe once a week. Okay, now y'all talk once a month. All right, now y'all talk once a year. Okay, now y'all don't talk at all. That's not your friend. Like, maybe that's an associate. Maybe y'all can hang out or whatever. It also depends on what you define as a friend. But those signs are there that slowly but surely they're pulling back and they're not a part of your life. So that means don't throw all your energy into them, trying to call them, trying to check on them, all of those things. And guys, I can say this because I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of putting everything into people that don't put things back into me. I'm guilty of that. And in a way, it's a good lesson for me, because first of all, I'm so young, and it's okay. You know, if I was like 40 and I was doing this, I'd probably be real mad, because that's a lot of years, that you've put into people. But because I'm so young and I'm grasping this lesson, I want to share it with you guys, because I know you all want to have good, healthy friendships and relationships, and even, that you're working on different things within yourself. Like, you want to make sure that you're going to get something out of it. You want a return on investment, whatever you put your all into. So again, don't ignore those signs. Be open to them. Understand that God will show you before the big blow up, and you have to be willing to listen. And if you are not willing to listen, you're going to exhaust your energy. The third thing is, guys, bless the good you have. Like, although I've shed a lot of people, I have welcomed so many good people into my life. And I'm talking about people who literally like it's business opportunities. It's being able to be an affiliate, to be able to be an ambassador. Like, I've gotten invitations to go to Toronto, Canada. Just a lot of different things have come up for me because I am blessing the good, and I see the good relationships. I see the good friendships, and those things are going to only magnify. And let's just say that those don't work out. Prayerfully they do, but if they don't, something better is coming. It is. So don't feel like you have to go, all the way to the wall for people who aren't going all the way to the wall for you. And I hope that this helped you guys to balance your energy, because what can happen is that people are draining. Like, I'm very serious. They are draining, and they will suck the life out of you if you let them, if you allow them to. And so just be careful with that, and even with yourself, take care of yourself. Don't make other people a priority before you. Don't try to overdo it, because if you don't fill your own cup up, who do you have to give to? You can't give to somebody if you don't have anything in your own cup. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. Definitely comment below and let me know your thoughts on this, as well as, what resonated with you. What was it that really stood out and actually helped you in what you were trying to do and develop with friendships or relationships? I would love to know. Thanks, guys.